Hey, happy Monday, June 17th. We're in Hebrews chapter 9, verses 23 to 28. Sort of a shorter passage this week, and this is how it starts. Therefore, it was necessary for the copies of the things in the heavens to be purified with these sacrifices, but the heavenly things themselves to be purified with better sacrifices than these. For Christ did not enter a sanctuary made with hands, only a model of the true one, but into heaven itself, so that he might now appear in the presence of God for us. He did not do this to offer himself many times, as the high priest enters the sanctuary yearly with the blood of another. Otherwise, he would have had to suffer many times since the foundation of the world. But now he has appeared one time at the end of the ages for the removal of sin by the sacrifice of himself, and just as it is appointed for people to die once, and after this judgment, so also Christ, having been offered once to bear the sins of many, will appear a second time, not to bear sin, but to bring salvation to those who are waiting for him. So, we're coming to the end of the book of Hebrews. As we get to chapter 9, we have seen this explanation of the earthly tabernacle as a copy, a shadow of the heavenly tabernacle. And as we approach the conclusion of what was described in chapter 8, verse 1 as the main point, we see that what Jesus accomplished is the finishing of God's plan and provision of salvation and redemption. The first tabernacle, the first covenant, the first law, the first sacrificial system all pointed to what God would do and accomplish through the person and work of Jesus, the Christ. In Christ, the new covenant is completed. All the promises of the prophets and angels are completed in Christ. Jesus entered into the presence of his Father with his own blood as a sacrifice for our sin. The ultimate sanctuary of God is heaven. That's where God dwells. Jesus completed his sacrificial work on earth. He was buried. He rose to pass through the veil of the heavens to enter into heaven and sit down at the right hand of the Majesty on high. The covenant is completed. Whew! See you tomorrow.